Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to UNIONE Ashapura Malabar Hill Club Cricket League 2025. About Leeds, there is one man who is smiling to my left. You must be proud of your team, the way they've performed some close encounters, but you are with point 4 and standing tall and sitting on the top. Again, defending champions 2 years consecutive. What are your plans for third year?
So we have to win the third one. That is for sure, and the fourth one. That is also there, that's it. We keep it simple, and we'll see to it that we try and play our best. That's all. I mean, we've rested quite a few players today, so we've rested quite a few players today, and still we are 13. So yeah, I mean, we'll take it as it comes.
Well, ePUJA had a great start to the tournament, but then later on there were some encounters that did not go your way. But how do you look at this match against the Kingsmen, the SPORTSWAVE Kingsmen this year?
Yeah, we just try to win both the matches and try to not come last now. That's the aim.
All right, chalo. Then we'll do the toss. Who is going to flip? Who is going to call?
UNIONE and Ashapura.
UNIONE is the call, and I think Ashapura it is. So again, with matches, you're also good at winning tosses.
This is the first toss for me, and I've won it, so it's good. Yeah.
What are you going to do?
We are going to bat. I think a lot of us want to bat. The batting practice is important. We've not batted that well, so yeah, I think we'll bat first.
Well, a partnership of 167, and he says that we haven't batted well, but that's how he is. He's just trying to be humble right now. Now that you've been put to field first, how is the team shaping up, and how much you're going to give into this one?
Yeah, we'll give 100%. Like I said, we don't want to come last. Try to get them out early and then chase it out.
Superb. That's it. News from the center. SPORTSWAVE Kingsmen have won the toss. They've decided to bat. And yes, ePUJA will be bowling first. Thank you. Again to UNIONE Ashapura Malabar Hill Club Cricket League 2025. And couple of days that we had the match day number 1, match day number 2. Both of them has given us some exciting cricket matches. Right now on points table, if we have a look, so SPORTSWAVE KINGSMAN stand tall with 4 points, and then you have SM Fighters who are at number 2, and Learners Academy Lions are on number 3. ePUJA Blasters unfortunately taking the number 4 spot because both the matches that they played they lost it. But here's a good chance for SM Fighters and Learners Academy Lions. I think the second match of day 3 will be interesting to watch because it's a do or die situation. But here we go, the first ball and the first moment of this match number, in fact day 3 if I have to put it that way. So day 3 match number 1, SPORTSWAVE KINGSMAN and ePUJA Blasters trying to shuffle a little bit in the crease and just getting a single here. So the first runs on the scoreboard. SPORTSWAVE KINGSMAN Rajiv winning the toss and opting to bat first. Good way to start, and the wicket looks dry, so you can expect quite a bit of runs today. This is where they'll have to be careful. We've seen on for day 1 where extras was a problem, and we got a lot of runs in extras. But now when you're coming back after a couple of games that you've played, your line and length, where you want to bowl, how you want to bowl, you need to focus. You need to make sure that you're bowling in the right areas, avoiding those extras that might just come and add up to the number of runs at the end of the 20 overs. So that is one thing that you want to avoid. That is one thing that you do not want to see. Good running between the wickets, trying to pressurize the fielders who are standing inside the 30-yard circle. You do not want to give easy runs and the gateway of those runs coming in so easily in the first over. The focus is not really boundaries and getting the gaps, but the focus is to just warm up yourself by running those hard singles. And why not? It's a game of bat and ball, and not just boundaries and sixes, singles, twos. The more you run, the more you're going to keep the fielders alert, the fielders in check. ePUJA Blasters, what a lovely way they had started. I still remember Vineet getting that half century, Vineet Dujodwala. But then I think after that first match, they could not capitalize further in the tournament, and they will of course play the match on 15th, where they'll have the match for 3rd and 4th place. But it's a long way. I think right now SPORTSWAVE KINGSMAN, they are standing on the top of the table with 4 points. Both the games that they played, fantastic win. In fact, the day 1 was very interesting for SM Fighters and KINGSMAN, because it was such a close encounter. We almost thought that we are going for a super over, because in that scenario, if we had a draw situation, then we would have gone for a super over if that boundary wouldn't have come on the last one. But then KINGSMAN a little lucky, but the way SM Fighters have really come back in the game, the previous day, the match 2 day, where we saw them playing, And the way they bounce back, getting 2 points secured in their kitty. So the next match that we will witness today, the second game of day 3, is going to be a do-or-die situation for both of them. A little wider to crease, but it's good to see a little movement in the air. The ball after pitching moves a little away from the batsman. Chance of a run out, and it was a good calling by the non-striker not to go. Rajiv said, no, there's no chance, go in, go back. And he was safely inside the crease. First over from Dev Badani getting 7 runs. And start of the second over. This one's again not a quite good shot selection, I would say. He's just moving way away from the stumps. He's trying to chase a ball that is wider to that off stump. I think you have to more lean on the offside. You have to come a little forward, play on the front foot, try to get cover drives in place, try to target the covers and extra covers boundary. But if you are going to move away, if your body is going to move away and go away from that leg stump and then try to chase the off stump, that is where you can do mistake. Look at that once again. Look at the footwork. The footwork that is coming from leg stump and away from the leg stump has to go more closer to the off stump, and that is where your cover drives will come into place, and that is where you will be able to time the ball properly. Meanwhile, Kush with 5 dot balls. Look at that once again in the air, but it was also into the gap, so gave the right treatment over there. Just a feather touch to the ball. You can always look at the timing on it. Again, I think he was lucky enough to get that shot in place. The ball hit the bat, pure timing. Again, if you see the left leg again going away from that leg, and then he's stretching himself, you know, getting the ball out. The footwork can be altered a little bit. But meanwhile, getting a boundary. Rajiv, just before the match, he was saying, I want to bat today. I want to enjoy batting today. And he was there for the toss. Onto the leg side, not a great delivery. Again, Dev Badani. That is where he's got to be a little accurate. Because he's releasing the ball cross seam. So when you're releasing the ball cross seam, you got to ensure that you either target the middle and off. That is what the line I was talking about. But if you are going to target the leg stump, the ball always tends to move a little away, and that costs extras. A pretty silent start for SPORTSWAVE KINGSMAN. yet to bat. We're going to also see Karan Doshi coming in very soon as a one-down batter. And that's going to be a boundary. Once again, lucky enough. There was a man at that area, but it's a long chase for him. Again, it was pitched way on the leg stump and easy for him to just flick it away towards the deep square leg region for a boundary. They are going to enjoy the batting today. The surface is so nicely done. Pretty hard deck. And it's also, it's very dry, the pitch. Another one in the air, mistimed, but lucky enough. The ball fell in no man's land. They would love to put a good total. "18 runs and counting. Just the third over. It started off pretty well. Ah, that's gone. A Yorker. Again, the short selection, I would say. You're opening all three stumps for the bowler to just target the stumps. And a perfect Yorker to end the innings of Govind. A treat for the bowler, I would say. Because all he had to do is just target that perfect Yorker. Look at that. All three stumps he can see. All three stumps. When you open up that much for a bowler, he's just going to have a party. So now Karan Doshi, another hard hitter of the ball. We've seen some of the shots at Air India. And that's the first one for him. Not a batsman who wants to wait, but a batsman who's always aggressive and coming on the front foot. Driving the ball left, right, center. And that is what he's going to do for the rest of the match, I feel. Such a good classic timer of the ball that Karan Doshi is. Look at that. This is where I was saying the difference in the footwork. If you've seen Govind, his left leg was going way away from that leg stump. Now that you see Karan, it is coming in line towards the off stump, leaning forward and reaching out to the ball. Look at that. Another one leaning forward. Another single here. So 3 overs have gone by and it's 23. Meanwhile, Karan getting a boundary. Something that does not surprise any one of us because that's his natural game and he would like to, be always on the attack mode. On to the next side. Just driving that force very nicely. 26 runs, power play overs, utilizing those very well. Haven't seen much of the power hitting till now, but I think when you're talking 26 runs above the head of the wicket keeper, couple of runs easily. An intended bouncer coming from Kush, taking the thick top edge and flying away above the head of the wicket keeper. Couple of runs added to the total. ePUJA Blasters playing with some short players today, replaced with fielders. So they're going to have to really look in the batting order as well, because you'll be always short of batters later. .28 for the loss of 1 wicket. Govind, the man who is back in the dugout. And Karan Doshi again, I mean, such a special player. He's got a good tall personality. And the technique, the way he plays. Look at that, again, going on to that back foot and just tapping the ball ahead of that short extra covers who's standing inside the 30-yard. Mihir comes in action and that should be the end of 4 overs. 29 for 1. Jimmy Shah start to yet another over. Not really timed that to perfection, but we'll get a single here. So Rajiv and Karan at the moment, I think Sohil is missing today. Got a fabulous runs in the previous game. Karan and Sohil got a partnership of 167 runs in that game. Lots of running around that they did with singles, doubles, not just boundaries and sixes, but they carved that inning so well that made the chase look so easy. Haven't seen Karan as well. Full toss ball onto the leg side, straight to Sahil. Bit of a misfield, but still they will not decide to run. Oh, that is humongous. That is humongous. What a shot. Karan Doshi. And this is what you're here for. If Karan is playing, he will entertain you with shots like these. Straight down the ground. Eyes on the ball. Swings the bat. And there she goes. Long, long and forever. White ball, way outside the leg stump. That's a good comeback. Very well bowled, and that's also going to be the end of 5 overs, 38 for 1. $38 for 1, 5 overs gone, and we have Rajiv and Karan still in the center. Karan has just started to show the quality of game that he has. Swing and a miss. Wanted to cut that towards the squarer boundary. Good start from Kush. We will be also watching Vineet Dujodwala coming out to bowl. I don't know how many bowlers they are playing with today, but I'm sure they have quite a lot of options in bowling. Another beauty, well kept behind the stumps. $38 for 1 at the moment. Full toss ball, flicked it, and good use of the wrist. This time it's Rajiv. Long chase, but the ball will win. Fabulous shot. That's a good comeback by the bowler. No bowler loves to be hit for a boundary like that. It was not a great delivery. It was a full toss that he had to just chase by stepping outside the crease. And that's what he did. Rajiv enjoying his batting today. Enjoying his time today in the center. I don't think so they're playing under any pressure. This game especially. The next game is a do or die situation for LA Lions and SM Fighters. Both of them having 2 points on the table. So whoever wins it will be playing the finals on the 15th of December. Six overs and the power play overs come to an end. 42 for 1.
और ये अपना चंदन डीजे भाई क्या करता है डीजे भाई घर पे रैपिडो रैपिडो मतलब रैपिडो चलाता है क्या क्या करेगा वो इंसान को घर नहीं बैठने का लेकिन अच्छा है वो
Jimmy Shah to continue. And now a bit of spreaded field that you'll get to watch. You have a deep backward point. You have a deep extra covers, long on, long off, deep mid wicket, shorter, fine leg. A little squarer, but not exactly short fine leg. But you can say short square leg. We still have one man at short extra covers and a short backward point. Full toss ball. Will this disappear? Somewhere on the leg side. No. Great effort. And only a single, surprisingly. Rajiv wanted to go for the second one. Karan says no. Comes a little surprise to me because there was easy 2 or 3 runs. This one's in the air, mistimed. Player coming under it, and it will be dropped. Rajiv gets a life. .45 for 1, couple of deliveries more to go. This time he hits it meat off the bat. Lovely shot by Karan. Timed it to perfection. Karan Doshi, fabulous cricketer, fabulous cricketer. Reads the line so well, anticipates it, executes a shot that is always charming to the eyes. 51 for 1. One ball still to go. But I think the way he is now the key player and the way he is going to approach is going to be very important for Kingsmen. They are going to be happy with only a single. Seven overs, 52 for 1. Rajiv Gokani and Karan Doshi. Rajiv did get a life in the previous over. A catch dropped by Sahil there, standing at the short square leg region. Places the ball towards the short third region. Getting a quick single here. Another one. Big appeal, but clearly umpires not interested. They have a choice to go for DRS. They do have a choice. It's not that it not. I decide not to go. Another one punches towards the long off region. Just a single there. Oh, another beauty. And the important part is he's just taking out that pace off completely. It's a version where it is slower than the slower. And probably that's the reason it has beaten him again. Wish that keeper would have reached towards the catch. Not a very easy one, very difficult. When the ball is moving, you know that it's ahead of you and still you have to chase and you have to stretch yourself and then take a catch. Not an easy circumstance at that point in time. But then if you are, very agile and loves to dive and all, then the fielders go for it. Oh, it's a good short over. 3 runs coming off it, and it's 55 for 1 after 8 overs. Zahir comes to bowl. Smashes this one towards the deep mid-wicket region. Will only get a single. .56 for 1. Oh, that's another one, and it is a ball that said that Rajiv hit me for a boundary. Full toss ball in the range, just a swing of the bat, and there it was, an easy one. Look at that. The ball itself said, hit me. Come on. Get all the power behind that ball and hit me for a boundary. It's a lower full toss ball and straight to the fielder. Yet another single here. Another one straight towards that backward point region. Another single there. Moves away from Rajiv. He went on to stretch completely to reach out to that. Good stop by Mir. And that's also going to be the end of the 9th over. 63 for 1. The first ball, he tried to sweep it, but outside the leg stump, and that will be wide. Another one, I think that also, just checking whether it's a bat on it. No. A couple of white balls to start off this over. Oh, that's a lovely shot. That's beauty. Played it with the spin, the swing of the bat. Again, had a lot of horsepower behind it. Look at that. Played it with the spin. That is where his anticipation is so good and so accurate. Plays to the merits of the ball, and that is why this player is special, this cricketer is special, this batsman is special. Lovely timing on the ball. Was hit with a lot of power, Karan Doshi. 69 for 1. Couple of deliveries more remaining in this over. That's a good one. That's a good comeback after that couple of loose balls in the start. Then that big shot. This is much better line to Rajiv. And after this over, it will be time for drinks, as we almost come to an end of the 10th over. It's time for drinks. We'll be back in a short while. Oh, that's again a close one. Time for drinks. Welcome back after drinks. Rajiv Gokani still to continue. Shot of the length. And I think he'll be short of the ground. Karan Doshi wanted to go for a run. He was not at all ready and run out in the process. Good throw there by the fielder. An easy one for the bowler to just take the bails off. He hit that shot with a lot of power and Sahil got the hold of the ball. And easy one for Zahir.
तेरा भी फ्रेश गया ना रे बर्थडे मेरे को यार 2 दिन पहले का कल ही था ना बोला आज आ ही रहा हूँ तो मिल रहा हूँ तो देता हूँ आता आपला असं कुठे भेटणं होतच नाही
74 for 2. 3 more balls to be bowled in this over. But meanwhile, a wicket that will bring in Avnish to the center. Lovely. Good change in pace. That's dazzled the batsman there, surprising him on the way. Shot of the length, smashed it. And when it is Karan Doshi, it has to be maximum. The power that he generates from that bottom hand, the swing in which he goes for that shot. Absolutely classic. Very firm bottom hand. Look at that. Comes into the play and swings the bat. And swings that with a lot of power. Lot of power. $80 for 2. Last ball of this over. They're already 80 for 2. What is that one projected score in their mind today? Is it 160, 180? Because till the time this man is there in the center, you can expect a lot of runs. Karan Doshi. Another one lofted in the air. Dev Badani coming on the ball, and that will be only a single. How's that is the call, but umpire says not out. Parag has done this quite a few times now. Got some close ones and immediately asked umpire the question. And that is where he's just keeping things alive. Oh, that's into the gap. Mihir almost reaching to that ball. Just get a single here. Didn't hit it quite too hard. No, not much of strength on that one, but just wanted to push it into the gap. Bit of a change happening in the field. I think it's moving the players more towards the covers because I can see a short covers. I can see a deep backward point. Then he's got in the covers. Then even he's asking the long off to stand a little wide-ish. I think he's going to attack onto his legs. Because now you have a left and right hand batting combination, so the field will keep on changing. $83 for 2. Just cuts it, but straight to the fielder. $83 for 2, and it's still counting. Avnish goes big. Will Dave reach to the ball? No, just falling short. Should only be a single here. Timed it to perfection, but could not clear the boundary. Fell in no man's land. $84 for 2, couple of more to go. Karan Doshi again high up in the air, but falling in no man's land. Last ball of this over. Another one straight down the ground. I think it's going to be a long chase for Vinith. And does it well. Couple of runs there. And that should be the end of the over. 87 for 2 after the end of 12. Almost hitting the cameraman on the way with that boundary. Let's look at the replay once again. Vinith Dujodwala welcomed with a boundary by Karan Doshi. A very awkward height in which the ball came in, but boundary for him. In the air, and Vinith picks up a wicket. A big wicket for him. Karan Doshi is gone. करवाता हूँ मैं आज ही कनेक्ट करता हूँ 91 for 3. That's in the air. 2 wickets for him. What a turnaround by Vinith Dujodwala. Rishabh comes into the center. What a over this has been. Started off with the boundary, but 2 wickets, 2 big wickets for Vineet Dujodwala. Not a big score as well till now. All they are focusing were on singles, but probably, you know, they need more boundaries and sixes if they need to get to a total of 150 or so, probably more than that. But meanwhile, it is Vineet who is just being the anchor of this first innings. Picked up 2 quick wickets in that over. $93 for 4. Well, now then, Avnish back on to face Parag. This one's again in the air. The only question is that, is it impactful? No. And they're going to go for the second one. I think he's got inside the crease safely. Good running between the wickets, Rishabh and Avnish. In fact, Avnish had to push himself a little bit because he was running on the danger's end and safely home. The last over of Parag's spell. $95 for 4. Just tried to cut that one straight to the keeper. This time again on the offside, another single that you'll get. So they're dealing in singles and doubles at the moment. A decent spell, I would say, from Parag. Didn't try to give too many runs. Yes, there were boundaries and there were good shots that came in early in his spell. But then he's done a lot of variation with the pace and bowled in the right areas. A little uppish on the bat and should be a comfortable single for Rishabh. This time he smashes The idea is to take that gap that has been created on the leg side. .98 for 4. One last ball to go. I don't think so he intended that. For sure he wanted to experiment, but then a no ball and a free hit comes to SPORTSWAVE KINGSMAN. Not clearly planned on that ball. This will fall in no man's land, so it's very safe for Rishabh. End of the spell and end of his over. 100 up for KINGSMAN. Well, the first over gave him 2 wickets of his spell, and now let's see how many more he's going to get. Straight to Mihir, gets a single. Full toss ball, not a great delivery, and it will be punished. Very easy. Nothing to be thought of. But a loose delivery, a full toss ball, didn't have that control over that one. And an easy one for Rishabh. .106 for 4. In the air, just falling short. Another good ball. And that's going to be out for some runs. Couple of them easily for Rishabh and Avnish. Taking that thick top edge, going towards the deep third region. Long chase there for the fielder. Manages to get couple of them. But I think the way SPORTSWAVE KINGSMAN started, they had a good power play over. And after that power play, the dip has come in. The score has not escalated beyond a point, and that's why at 15th over you also see them struggling at 108 only. Yes, there were some good shots that came from Karan Doshi, but then, you know, even when Raji was trying to hit, he got run out. Then that 2 quick wickets in between, in which 1 wicket was of Karan Doshi. So when you have your attacking batsman back in the dugout, then it may create, problem like this. Last ball of this over. Should be a single at the long off. And 109 to end that over after 15 overs done. Sandy got quite late. Comes after 15th over to bowl this one. Gets a single on the first ball. Again, some changes happening in the field. I think they are more careful now because they haven't let the batsmen really dominate, after a point of time. And they just want to keep the total as low as they can. And that's why that fielding also, you can see on the offside, 3 men inside the 30-yard circle. Again, nicely flighted. The first run is coming. Dev Badani will have to throw quickly. Got couple of runs. That's clean bowled. Not quite the plan, but the ball went on the stumps. Avnish thought that it will go away from that leg stump, but the bails are on the ground and the wicket is clearly mistimed it or misjudged it. He thought the timing of the ball is so accurate that it will go away from that leg stump, but the timing was bang on that leg stump. Yet another wicket gone, and right now you can clearly see SPORTSWAVE KIngsMAN struggling for runs here. Unless they get a couple of good overs. That's a wide ball. That is what you'll have to avoid. You've bowled so well. You've bowled so nice till now. You do not want to give away those easy singles like this. Gets another single here. Straight to Sahil. Yet another single here. So at least even if they're not getting those big shots or they're not getting those easy boundaries, the best that they think right now is to take singles. And that's a right thought as well. As far as you're getting runs on the board, it's no harm. Wants to go for the second one, says no, Rishabh. Yash Mehta The first one he ran so hard just to make sure that he's up and running for the second one. Oh, that's missed by everybody.
Manish.
118 for 5 and still counting. New over again. Vinit Dujodwala on the pads. Didn't quite connect that one. Another one on to the pads. I think it's the height that will save him. That ball quite nicely bounced. $118 for 5. That one's high up in the air. I don't know how much distance will it cover, but it goes all the way. That is a shot that you require at this point in time of the game. They've been silent for a long time now. It's time to go berserk and it's time to go violent. This is what you require. This is what you require now. If you got to push that button to 150 plus, then this is what you need to do. Wanted to repeat what he did in the previous ball, but beaten in pace. That extra slower one coming right from Vinit's hand. Steps down, gets the second one also in time. That's what we think. That's what the umpire thinks, and he would love to go for a DRS. The moment we thought that there could be some acceleration, it was a good call taken by Vinit to review that run out, and it was OUT out. 118 for 5. The moment you start thinking now the score will be accelerating, and the very next moment there is a wicket that goes down. Wide ball for Sandy. Wanted to scoop that one towards the deep fine leg region. Catch it is the call, but Dev Badani very fast. So close yet so far. He could have gone on the ball. It could have been a catch. Another good running between the wickets. And it's yet another wicket. What is happening out there in the center? Kingsmen losing wicket after wicket. This is some good comeback, especially after that first over of Vineet's spell that he bowled. After that, the wickets have been tumbling. Now then, onto the leg side, wants to go for the second one, says no. We've already got a lot of damage, do not want to add. End of a very successful over, getting a wicket in that.
सही रवि डालेगा तो लास्ट ओवर कौन डालेगा? किसका बाकी है इसमें? विनीत का है?
131 for 7. 2 more overs to go in this first innings. Is appealed, and I think the umpire has given him out. was a stumping call, and I think his foot was out. Then even bat did not reach on time, and the umpire gave him out. Seven wickets are down, and new batsman walks in. Rehan Shah stumped. First ball, first wicket. Vishal Gokani comes to the center. First runs from the bat for Vishal. I think they would be looking at 140, 145 at this moment. Don't think so they'll go beyond it unless Yash Mehta goes for big ones and surprises all of us. Another one behind the stumps, clean work, and he's gone. Vishal Choksi, the man behind stumps, two good stumpings. He had a good day behind the stumps. Quick collect, quick taking off that bails and just making all the difference behind the stumps. So 2 wickets and both of them stumped behind. Vishal Choksi, the man. Look at that, how quick he was. Even before the batsman could get back to the crease and make himself safe. The bails were off. Reminds me of MS Dhoni. The fast hands behind the stumps. Straight to Mihir, a diving effort. Yet another single here. Ankit Shah, who's walked in now with Vishal. And that's a wicket. What a catch. Mr. Choksi, you're a man of a genius. Vishal Choksi. Oh, wow, what a catch. Quick reflexes and that's brilliant work behind the stumps. Let's look at this replay because it's not at all an easy catch. You have to make one. Look at that. Quick hands. And apparently it's all out. Well, here's the start of the second innings, and welcome back to UNIONE Ashapura Malabar Hill Club Cricket League 2025. Vineet Dujodwala and Mihir Verma, the favorite jodi, the favorite opening pair, and the first ball from Vineet's bat. A smashing shot, a smacker. "136 runs. And the first one comes with a boundary. He's a very good player. He's got a half century to his name in the first match that he played. And we'll be looking for the second one as well. Took 2 wickets today in 1 over. Another one from Vineet's bat. He's not ready to listen today. He's just come out, and come out how? 2 back-to-back boundaries from Vineet Dujodwala. Sends a statement to Kingsmen that we are here to win this. A little shorter, but then picks it up nicely towards the deep mid-wicket region, and there she goes. Lovely. 2 on 2. Here's a slower one. Good change of pace by Yash Mehta. Another one that he's trying to just guide it towards the leg side. This time just guiding the ball towards the short third region. Quick single here. Mihir Verma, another good hitter of the ball. Just love the way he get those cover drives in place. A fabulous hitter of the ball, Mihir Verma, comes to strike. UNIONE Ashapura Malabar Hill Club Cricket League 2025 welcome you all. Couple of boundaries, couple of dot balls, then a single, last ball of this over. And that should end dot ball, and 9 runs from the first. And he has had a lovely time with the ball. Rajiv comes to bowl again. First ball, first runs on so Vineet, what game plan will he have, or he's just going to continue the hitting that he has been doing from ball one? Lovely again. Change of pace, a little slow one. Vineet went on that shot a little early, because I think today he's come out with a mindset that every ball that I face, I have to just go on it. I'm not going to spend time in defending it, but I'm just going to go on attack. Look at the body language. Every ball. Trying to find the gap there between short third and short backward point. This one's missed by everybody. Will not be able to get to boundary, but I think a couple of runs should be enough. Wide ball. Karan Doshi behind stumps. Couldn't get hold of that. Neither did the batsman. The ball just turns, a sharp turn. Played it watchfully there. And that should be the last ball of this over. 136 is the target. Not a very big target. Another beautiful turn. End of 2 overs and it's 14 of that. That is a wonderful shot from Mir. Surprisingly, Yash Mehta has not been continued, and immediately they've got Avnish. More than the shot, I think I'm even surprised with the bounce that it had. Look at that. That sudden bounce is just surprising to me at the moment. The turn, of course, we saw in Rajiv's over, the way ball is turning. Here also it did turn, but here again, that sudden bounce, that surprising bounce was good to see. Look at that once again. And he's got one more. And this is even longer, I think. Sixer. Big one, big hit. So even Mihir on that first 2 balls, showing the class of a player that he is. I think pretty similar deliveries and very similar treatment on that 2 deliveries. This wasn't much different. Got it in the range of the swing of his bat, and there she goes. A long, long, long sixer. Another one into the gap, and I think that time, the ball didn't win the race. There were 2 people stopping it. Couple of runs only. Plays the spin so well. Avnish going right arm round the left arm round the wicket, and look at that stop, that effort. The reason that he's gone left arm round the wicket is just to bowl it more closer to the body. That's gonna be the idea. But the first one, if you've seen, it was way a little wide to that off stump, but the very second one, there was immediate change, very bold, very close to the body. This is the advantage that he wants to take when he goes left arm round the wicket. Swing and a miss. Wants to review that one. The way he was playing was so attacking that this wicket must be very disheartening, especially the last game for them. Not the last game, but they will surely play the third, fourth place, of course. But you know, the league stage, the last game of league stage, he thought he had quite a good way to go about it. The way he started, and then he was upset. But great work behind the stumps from Karan Doshi. 110 for in 103. It's much a doable total, but then again you need to make sure that you are continuously getting runs, tapping the ball straight to the fielder. Do not want to take that risky run. Vineet says no. 3 overs gone, 26 for 1. Oh, that's almost there, but then could not stop the boundary. One more for Vinith. Wonderful sweep shot, and that's another boundary for Vinith. Another one that he wants to just go for everything here. Good running between the wickets. $32 for one. Another one close. Rajiv bowling that quicker one, because till now he was bowling that medium pace deliveries. I wouldn't say it was too fast, but yes, for the momentum it was fast, because the kind of deliveries that he had got till now. Look at that. Just an inch. Just an inch. Not even an inch. Half an inch it missed that off stump. Can you believe it? Must have had his heart in his... Oh, that's another one. Full toss ball, clearing the 30-yard circle, and no one can stop this man today. It was a risky shot because the ball did not go in air as thought. Because if they would have got a dive, if they would have jumped on time, then it might have been a little risky for Vinith. But he is there to take all the risks today. And he's just going to go all guns blazing. More 100 to get. 36 already in the fourth over. No need to run, says Vinith. Couple of boundaries in this over. One last ball. Another one. That was a beauty. 10 runs coming off it. It's 36 for 1. चालू हो गया तो स्वप्निल पागल है, पूरा पागल है, पूरा पागल है, पूरा पागल है। हम लोग स्पोर्ट्स इंटरैक्टिव बोल के एक एजेंसी है गोरेगांव में, सिर्फ स्पोर्ट्स कवर करते हैं। तो उधर है ना हम लोग का पूरा कमेंट्री का एक टीम था, तो वहाँ पे एक बैंगलोर से आया था धनुष बोल के, और उसको मराठी का एक भी वर्ड नहीं आता। ठीक है, अभी ये लोग का कॉन्वर्सेशन ये चालू है कि चितले बंधु का भाकरवाड़ी अगर तेरे को लेने का रहेगा तो तेरे को दोपहर को तू जाएगा तो तेरे को भाकरवाड़ी नहीं मिलेगा। एंड ही इज एक्सप्लेनिंग दैट इन मराठी एंड लेटर धनुष सेज आफ्टर ऑल द कॉन्वर्सेशन आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड एनीथिंग। वो वीडियो दिखाता हूँ तेरे को, अभी तुम लोग को रिलेट करेगा वीडियो। Another single.
Full mental है वो. इतना हंसा है ना हम लोग पे.
Another single here. But look at that, 21 runs of 17 that Vineet has played. Sandeep just doing the right thing, giving more and more stride to Vineet. He knows that he is the one who can utilize this power play very well.
हाँ सुना है मैंने पूरा उनका. He's lost so much of weight but now.
43, yet another boundary here. Wonderful player, Vineet Dujodwala. He's got shots everywhere today. Look at that, giving himself some room and just slicing that ball towards the backward point region. What a shot, what a player. Vineet Dujodwala, everywhere.
हे बा हा तो कॉन्व्हर्सेशन आहे. फक्त हे आवाज चालू कर.
Lovely turn there. Ends the over with a dot ball. See, this is what the coordination should be. Sandeep knows that Vineet is connecting the ball very well. He's got runs in this power play. So the only thing that he's doing and a great supporting role that he's providing at this moment is just to take those quick singles, get Vineet on strike, let him hit the boundaries. Lovely coordination. And that should be only a single. Just pushing that one towards the long on. And I think they're even happy taking those singles. It's not that every ball Vineet is also looking for boundaries or big shots. He's even been very overwhelming when it is a single or they know that there is a chance of 2 runs as well. Sandeep now wants to just open up a little bit. A nicely flighted delivery outside the off stump, but it is going to be called wide. Look at that turn. Almost it turned 2 feet. If I'm not exaggerating it. It did turn quite a bit. Look at that. Surprising sandy. Another one straight down the ground. .47 for one. Couple of deliveries more to go in this over. Oh, just lashes that one. Vineet Dujodwala once again. What a lovely timer of the ball that he is. Anticipates so well. A good batsman who can play spin bowling very well. Waited for that ball. Did not hurry. And knew where he is going to hit that one. In the air for quite some time, but no one is near to that ball, and that will be yet another boundary. 50 up for ePUJA Blasters. 51 runs already. Yet another single that will end the power play, and the power play has been really good with 52 runs of just one wicket. You can see this where Kingsmen were and ePUJA Blasters are. .84 on 84. But till this man is there in the center, he'll make it look so easy. 6 overs have been bowled, 52 for 1. And look at Vineet Dujodwala. 31 of 22. Onto the leg side, gets single. Easy run. .53 for 1. Good running between the wickets. 55 for the loss of 1 wicket. .136 is the target, and what a lovely performance by the bowlers that they've put in, especially after that 12th over, where the batsman is always going to go for big shots. That is the time where they managed to stop the batsman from scoring. Kept on picking wickets, and those wickets have really helped for the score to be restricted below 150. Wants to go for that pull shot. Last ball of this over. And he manages to take a single and keeps the strike to himself. Lovely shot again coming from Vineet Dujodwala bat. Oh man, this is amazing batting. He is on fire today. Wants to finish this as early as he can. Look at that shot, as if he had made up his mind that he is going to go all guns blazing in the very first ball. "61 for 1, and it's just the 8th over. 75 runs of 77 that they have to get. This one's again lofted. Oh, it's a misfield and it's gone for a boundary. UNIONE Ashapura boundary there. But look at the misfield, very sloppy on the field. And he gets 2 on 2. Ankit Shah will not be happy. No bowler wants to give runs like this on their bowling. And this time it was just lofted and a little bounce that surprised the fielder, Yash. I think it was Yash. Not really sure. But 2 on 2. 65 for 1. And Vineet is on 41. Comes walking, and only a single that he's happy with. "70 runs needed, 75 balls remaining. 66 for 1 it is. Three more to go. Misses the run up. He'll have to bowl that again. Oh, that's a beauty. Just teasing the line on the way for the batsman. Well, it was close, but not close. And that misfield, not misfield exactly, but that overthrow which was not needed. That's what Amit is saying. Why would you want to throw the ball? There was no one backing it up. And he's still gone for it. 67 for 1. Last ball of this over. Got 2 boundaries in the start. Will he finish again that with a boundary? Good start to the over. Will they continue the same? Vineet Dujodwala, 42 of 28 deliveries that he's faced. Strikes the ball nice and hard, but should only be a single. Will keep the strike to himself. And they just need 68 of 72 now. 68 gone, 8 overs gone. Start of yet another over of Rajiv. I think he'll exhaust. Not Rajiv, sorry. Ankit has come out to bowl. Ankit Zaveri. Vineet Dujodwala. That's a wide ball. Why you want to chase it? And he's given him out. It was way too wide of that off stump, and there was no reason for him to go and chase that wide of length ball. And a wicket goes down. A big wicket. Vinay Dujodwala, who's playing so well in the center, will be returning back to the dugout. Story of 9 overs that was scripted like this. And now how far it is going to go, because a big wicket of Vinit Dujodwala came in. And now it's all that lies on the shoulders of Kush and Sandeep to make a difference here. Especially for the bowlers, as far as they are picking up wickets at regular intervals, I don't think so they are at harm anywhere. Another one that's straight to the fielder. And that's going to be the end of the 10th over. It's time for drinks. We'll be back in a short while. Back after drinks and 75 for 2. 11th over in progress. Still 136 stays as the target. Four more deliveries to go. Ankit Zaveri again, a very clever bowler that he is. A good spinner. Lots of variations that you can expect from Ankit. 3 more deliveries to go in this over. It's a pretty tight situation at the moment. If you see the way runs and balls are. 58 needed, 56 in hand. It's a pretty interesting game that is going to be turning out, because Vineet had no reasons to actually play that shot, but then again, sometimes you do it, at that particular moment, the best that you think, because you are there in the middle, and then you want to hit the shot like that, but the ball was way too wide outside the off stump, and that's what I'm surprised to see. Why would he play a shot like that? But then what's gone is gone. What's remaining is Kush and Sandeep. Karan Doshi missing on that one. Good cover. 79 for 2. One last ball of this over. Oh, it's gone. 11 gone. It's 80 for 2. This time gets a quick single here. It's a wide ball. Almost it looked like it will hit the pads there. But Avnish will have to do something different, something unique that will just make sure that he'll get wickets, because wickets is the only way you can put ePUJA blasters under some pressure. That's again nicely played. That's going to be a long chase, probably a couple of runs. I think they are going to go for the second one. The ball is reaching late, and Sandeep will reach on time. He won't miss the bus, and he will be safe inside the crease. One bounce and straight to Avnish. Short of the lane delivery, and that's going to go all the way for a boundary. That is a wonderful strike. Just when you saw that ball easy onto the bat and short of the lane, he just pulls it out. Big bang. Boundary. What a lovely shot that is. And you need more of these, then you can reduce the pressure that is building up, because right now it was ball to ball, the chase, but this boundary must have given a little bit of relief, but yet there is a long way to go in this game. Yet another single here. Another one, that is a low full toss ball straight to the fielder. Yet another single here. That should also end the over. 12 overs have been bowled. (91) after the end of 12 overs with 2 wickets in hand. 2 wickets gone, sorry. 136 still to win. So close yet so far. That's a good fielding. That's a very good stop. Couple of good deliveries from Ankit here. Steps down the crease, tries to hit it into the gap. Another good fielding by Vishal Gokani. Two good stops. And another single here. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Wonderful over till now from Ankit. That's another dot ball. So this has been a pretty good over from Ankit, and the over will come to an end now. So Rehan has come out to bowl. Ah, that's another beauty. So this, I think the last over, the way it has started from Ankit and then now continuing with Rehan, there is a little bit of similarities because they're trying to bowl more on the stumps, and that is where the impact is going to be. Onto the leg side, and that will be racing away. Not a great delivery on the leg stump, and that is racing away for a boundary. That is where they'll reduce a little bit of that run rate pressure that was there and building up. That's a good comeback by the bowler. That's a very good comeback. That might be hurting. That might be hurting, but it's still a wide. Karan Doshi trying to stop that one. I don't think so. It hit the right area, and that's why that ball was going outside the leg stump. Wide ball again. Some extra runs flowing here, and that's not a good sign. Especially when you're playing this close, then you want every ball to be accurate, to be bowled on the right areas. But then again, if it is going to give you extras, it's just a good thing for the batsman. Full toss ball again, just trying to guide it towards that deep third region. Yet another single here. No ball given, and it's going to be a free hit as well. It's going to be long over from Rehan. Kitna ball kitna chahiye? 36 of 39. This one's in the air, and Vishal a little away from that ball. Otherwise, he could have caught it. Another single here. So they need more of boundaries today. Even to bail out from this situation, they still need boundaries. Full toss ball again, nicely punched straight to Vishal. He's been a great fielder and a busy one on the field as well. End of the over. Yet another one, and Ankit Zaveri is back to the attack. Another one, this just tapped and straight. Big appeal, and he's given. He will be short of the ground by miles. Another wicket goes down, and right now, a little pressure back on ePUJA Blasters. Piece of fielding there, and fielding has been spot on. They've been diving, they've been making sure that if there is a chance where they can save runs, they are up for it, and they're doing it pretty well. Yet another single here. Ankit Zaveri back and onto the legs. Long sprint or ride or walk or running, whatever you can call, but it is still going to give you runs because the ball was hit in such an area in the deep fine leg region. There was no fielder even close by. So the square leg fielder had to actually run towards that side, and even the short third fielder had to run behind the keeper. It becomes a little more difficult. 25 of 28. The ride is still on and it is smoothly going in and moving ahead. Another one that chips in the air. Yet another single here. Another one that is just placed into the gap. Yet another single. So a lot of running around that especially Sandeep has done. Vishal Choksi on the other end. Nicely helping each other. Another one into the slot, and this time I think no, there won't be a gap. I almost thought that if he's beaten Vishal Gokani in the field, there won't be anyone to cover it up. But there was a player who was covering it up. Yet another over comes to an end. Rishabh 116 for 3. Another single here, easy one. So 136, but it's no easy scoring. They have to still go for singles, and that's gone. Big wicket. Vishal Choksi will have to take that walk back to the dugout. Not that he expected it will come so soon, but a wonderful delivery, just destructing the timber. The demolition has been done. Well, after that wicket now the things have turned a little bit. And that's going to be the end of the over as well. Good one, says Vishal Gokani. I think he's getting Rajiv back. That's way too wide from the off stump, and that will be an extra run. So after that wicket, things have changed a little bit. If not seen on the field, but yes, there will be a bit of that concern after that wicket went. Dev Badani on one side, you have Sandeep, who's spent quite some time in the crease now. Another one, the try will be always to take that second one. Dev is a fast runner, so they will make the ground very easily. Now it is a very cut-to-cut scenario where they are right now living. 15 runs needed, 17 balls to go. Another one onto the leg side. There is a field, a bit of a misfield. No, it is a clean collect and a good throw. In the air, Avnish will come on that, but it will fall short. Another single here. So one odd boundary can change a lot right now for ePUJA Blasters. Now that they see that there is not much to do with the bat here, because even if you're taking those singles and doubles, you're still quite very much safe. Onto the leg side, straight to the fielder, Ankit Zaveri.
My God, 6 packs and all.
And that should be something that they wanted and waited for a long time. A boundary at this point in time just helps ePUJA Blasters to accelerate the momentum of this run chase. A lot of hard work that has been put throughout the day, and now it is getting its returns.
मनीष क्या? तेरा चाहिए 8 रन.
8 runs needed of 13 now. Dev Badani, and these are going to be more runs. Couple of runs added to the total. 6 runs. More 2 overs to go, but 6 runs is only that they need. That's going to be more runs. Was in the air, but then I think the light directly came on the face of Vishal. And that's what he's saying, that he didn't see anything. Straight down the ground. Call is for 2. Will they go 2? And Dave is a pair of fast legs that he has. Almost sprinting to reach that crease, and he does it easily. Well, they're gone for the DRS, and we'll have to see how close it is. Just 3 runs needed, and more couple of them, I think then they will be home. Full toss ball, and I think that's it. That's the winning runs that they wanted. A full toss ball given the treatment that it requires, and ePUJA Blasters win their first match in this tournament. Wonderful efforts. Vishal Choksi behind the stumps, Vineet Dujodwala with the bat, Mihir adding that perfect cameo, and the bowlers doing a fabulous job, especially after that 12th-13th over. They just slowed down the entire run scoring, and what a win for ePUJA Blasters. 138 that they finish, and the last one to get that winning runs was a boundary. Congratulations to ePUJA Blasters. After all the hard work that they've put, they register a win today. The match summary, this is what had happened. Karan Doshi with a fabulous 46, and then bits and pieces kept on adding to the total of 135, but due credit to the bowlers. I think Zahir, Sandeep, Vineet Dujodwala taking that 2 wickets in that 1 over. Dev Badani finally getting a wicket, but I think it was bowlers who dominated the innings after 12 or 13th over. For ePUJA Blasters, again giving a flying start, Vineet Dujodwala. Sandeep Chatwani not out 36. Mihir and Kush adding that cameo for this innings. Then again, bowlers not very effective because they could only take 5 wickets, and that too it did not come at the right intervals. And finally, ePUJA Blasters won by 5 wickets. This has been the match summary, and not to forget the contribution of Vishal Choksi, who was wonderful behind the stumps and taking the right moves. And that one catch of Vishal Choksi was just unbelievable with those 2 stumpings that he took. Overall, a very good performance from ePUJA Blasters. Very soon we're going to start the second game between SM Fighters and LA Lions. A do-or-die situation for both the teams. So stay tuned for the second game that is coming up just in some time.